ready to go whenever you are. So do you just want to start by telling us who you are, what your channel is, and what it's all about?
I do. Thank you for inviting me today, first of all. This is a great project. My name is Toby. My channel is called the Kilted Adventurer. I celebrate all things kind of outdoors, embrace a healthy lifestyle. I love to run. I also hike. I'm very proud of my Scottish and Irish heritage, so I do wear kilts frequently. You'll see me on the trails around here and other places wearing them. Very comfortable, very practical. I also do interviews, cultural events, and historical type videos from time to time.
What I'm going to do now is I've got 13 quickfire questions to find out a little bit more about you and your running. So I'm ready to start if you are.
I'm ready.
So the first one, do you measure in miles or kilometers?
I measure in miles, except for races, I do kilometers.
Oh, nice. Do you prefer on the road, the trail, or the track?
I prefer on the road. I will do track very rarely, and trails have to be very good trails. I am too old to want to get injured and have to lay in a bed for a long time, so I stay a little safer on my running.
Makes sense. Do you prefer sports nutrition or real food?
I prefer real food. I try to live by the 80-20 principle, where I eat 80% whole foods and good foods. I don't always live up to that.
Okay. Do you prefer flat routes or hilly routes?
Well, around here, you don't have a choice. You have to do hilly routes. So I guess that's my preference.
The next one is, do you prefer training late in the evening or early in the morning?
Early in the morning. The earlier, the better.
Okay. What is your one race that you would really like to do? So your bucket list race?
Bucket list. I did my first half marathon last year, and that was a big bucket list for me. I was very late in starting my running career. I think probably something over in the UK. I love going over there. It's been too many years for me already. So probably if there was some kind of a half marathon in Scotland, that would satisfy that one for me.
Nice. Do you prefer short, fast training sessions or long endurance training sessions?
I do both, but prefer the longer ones.
Okay.
A little slower pace.
Nice. The next one, do you train with music or without?
Most of the time with. I do force myself to turn it off sometimes so that I can hear my thoughts.
Lovely. Do you stretch regularly? Yes or no?
Not currently. I was very disciplined about stretching after my runs for a long time, but no, not currently.
Okay. Do you prefer training in hot weather or cold weather?
Cold weather. Wasn't always that way, but I make a lot of progress in the winter.
I prefer the cold weather. It's easier to warm up than it is to cool down.
Yes, for sure.
The next one, do you prefer an isotonic drink or plain water?
Plain water.
Nice and quick. What's your go-to post-race food or meal?
Post-race, usually whatever's available at the tables, bananas or cookies or whatever they have. I try to stay away from. We have something here called Little Debbie's. They're just a trash cakey food that's got no nutritional value. So I do stay away from those, but pretty much anything else that they're offering.
Nice. And then the last one, if you couldn't do your current sport, what would your alternative sport be?
So I got into running because I can't take 3 or 4 hours a day and go hiking. So my primary sport would be hiking if I didn't have a full-time job and family responsibilities. If I could not run, of course, I teach my students in the classes I to coach that anyone can walk. So I probably, I guess, would walk, not a cyclist. So wouldn't be doing any duathlons like you guys.
Perfect. Lovely. So that's the end of the 13 questions and the end of the chat. Thank you for taking the time to come and chat to me. It's just a nice short project that I thought would be really nice to share on the channel. It's a great way to get to know people I personally love doing things like this and chatting and meeting people. So, you know, this is the part I enjoy the most, which is really good. So hopefully we'll be able to start and get more footage outside and get more stuff done and go and explore a bit more.
It is nice to have a hobby.
It definitely
Thank you,
is.
Jess, for facilitating this. I'm excited for your project. Looking
Thank
forward
you.
to not just watching our episode, but everyone else's as well.